As we can see, we have a mitochondria. If we zoom in the mitochondria, the electron transport chain occurs in the inner membrane of mitochondria. Let's zoom in the inner membrane of mitochondria. The electron transport chain composed of four main protein complexes. Complex 1, also known as NADH dehydrogenase, is the first and largest protein complex in the electron transport chain. It receives two electrons from the NADH and transferred them to a mobile electron carrier called ubiquinone, or represented by a Q symbol. In this process, it pumps four protons from the matrix to the intermembrane space, creating a proton gradient across the inner mitochondrial membrane. Complex 2, also known as succinate dehydrogenase, is the second protein complex in the electron transport chain. It receives two electrons from the FADH2, which is produced in the citric acid cycle. Unlike complex 1, it does not pump any protons across the membrane. Complex 3, also known as cytochrome C reductase or Q cytochrome C oxyreductase, is the third protein complex in the electron transport chain. It receives two electrons from the ubiquinone, which is reduced to ubiquinone QH2. Complex 3 transfer electrons to another mobile electron carrier called cytochrome C or Cyt C, which is the small protein attached to the outer surface of the inner membrane. In this process, it pumps four protons from the matrix to the intermembrane space. Complex 4, also known as cytochrome C oxidase, is the fourth and final protein complex in the electron transport chain. It receives four electrons from the Cyt C and transfers them to molecular oxygen, which is the final electron acceptor in the aerobic respiration. In this process, it pumps two protons from the matrix to the intermembrane space and produces two molecules of H2O. After that comes the ATP synthase. ATP synthase is a large enzymes complex that expands the inner mitochondrial membrane and catalyzes the synthesis of ATP. The proton gradient drives the synthesis of ATP by ATP synthase, which uses the energy from the protons flow to convert ADP and P to ATP. The electron transport chain is the final stage of cellular respiration and photosynthesis, and it produces most of the ATP in the eukaryotic cell.
Thank you.